Turn on the red light here. Your meteorite to go in. Then double swing in right there. You hit for 3 and you hit for 3, and that's that. 1409. Why don't I get his rank? Beat the hell out of him. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you because it is a deck that I've been working on for a while. Gruul Chaos. You know who's in this. She was probably on the thumbnail to get you attracted, to get you involved into the game right here. It's a Roxanne Starfall deck. Oh yeah, everybody's favorite cat druid. We're doing it with Gruul. It is also a secret Gruul Legends. I've been really enjoying these Legend decks lately, and I've been really having fun. And I said, let's do Legends. Let's really figure out how to just push Roxanne Starfall Savant to its maximum level and do that damage. Kind of a secret burn deck, crazy out of control. Really interesting. It really is chaotic deck, and I think you're really going to like it. Before that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, go right down there and tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Don't destroy them. Every other content creator tells you that they want you to blow up that like button, to smash them. I don't want you to do that. Be easy on them. The like and subscribe button have a hard time enough as it is. And also, if you don't do that, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously rip you and maul you apart for not liking the video and also not subscribing and becoming a villain today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. Did you know that we live stream on Twitch and on YouTube as well? You can hit that bell. You won't miss a stream anytime. You can see me in real time. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, get advice. It's all right there in the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So don't miss that. If you want a copy of this Gruul Chaos crazy burn deck. So what are we talking about here? Well, we're going to start with a little bit of a basic burn suite. I think 3 shocks, because we don't really have that many drop 1 plays, and I know you're going to say, Jay, play with fire. Why don't you put play with fire? Guys, play with fire is rotating out. You got to have to get used to without playing without it, all right? It's going away in 2 months, and this video will still be up in 2 months, and people will be saying, hey, Jay, what do I replace play with fire with? I can't play it anymore. Shock. It's basic. If you have any kind of 1 drop, 1 red burn, put it there. Anything that you like. If you want to use play with fire for the time being and then swap it out later, sure. The point is that I want to have at least 5 to 6 types of burn in this. You could even put 1 extra lightning bolt. The main thing being 3 shocks, 2 lightning strikes. We don't really have a lot of high-end removal. We're going to be going off the crazy cacophony of chaos that we're doing on after this, and just kind of trying to power through everything that we have, especially with the Starfalls and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing. If you want to throw in some big end burn-ups, Scorching Shot's not a bad one to get rid of your Sheldreds, your high-ticket items right there, or maybe some more lightning strikes or something like that. So those are the sideboard for my best of 3 guys who need a little bit more burn power. But that's what we're doing right there. Charming Scoundrel, great way to ramp, great way to draw a card, and great way to add a Wicked token. Another Haster too. This is kind of also a secret Haster deck, believe it or not. It's a secret everything deck. It's just chaos. 1 red and 1/1 Haste Human Rogue. The Swiss Army knife of red. I don't think this one's going away out of red decks for a while, in my opinion. Draw, discard, and then draw. By the way, if you have no cards in your hand, you get a card draw for free because you have nothing to discard. And then you draw, you create a treasure for ramp, or you attach a Wicked, which is 1/1, and when the Wicked aura goes to your graveyard, they lose 1 life. Cunning Coyote. So this is a meme card because he is hunting the Roadrunner, and chasing the Roadrunner is the other version of this. It fits together, so it's obviously a Coyote and Roadrunner, but he's secretly good because he is secretly an accelerator card. Do you know what an accelerator card is? I call these accelerators or particle accelerators. They are cards that enhance something else and give it haste. He's a 2/2 haste for 2, which isn't terrible, but you can plot him for 1 red and 1, meaning you can play him at any time for free when you need something else to come in hasty. You have a big boy, you have something else that needs to come in better and hasty, specifically Roxanne. You're going to want to haste Roxanne in because that means you get double meteors. You'll see what I mean. So you can just have him waiting, play him for free, and whoever else you played that turn is going to be hasted in. So a great little accelerator card. I like to have him waiting for me. Generous Plunderer. We are going to need a lot of treasure in this one. We're going to be generating a lot of treasure in this one, and maybe even getting double treasure out of stuff. So 1 red and 1 2/2 Menace Human Rogue. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a treasure token. When you do, target opponent creates a tap treasure token. So we force people to have a tap treasure token, and when he attacks, it deals damage to the defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Very powerful against artifact decks, but even forcing them to have that extra treasure and doing that damage, I really haven't had it backfire that much. They do use the treasure occasionally, but the fact that we're swinging it a lot and putting that pressure on them is very important. And also, we're going to use our treasure to great effect as the time goes on. H-Jar, Loyal Bodyguard, Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard, 1 red and 1 green. Solid Gruul colors there. A 3/3 for 2 is nice. And we also have this ability. We sacrifice Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard. Legendary creatures get +1 and indestructible. We have quite a few legendary creatures in this deck, so that is very fun for me. If they're running a board wipe, if they're running direct removal, he's worth it to throw away. He only costs 2. He's not a bad sacrifice card right here. Plus his art is pretty sick. Invasion of Urgamon. I'm not making that name up. I feel like I'm mispronouncing it by saying Urgamon because it sounds like Bergamot, but nope, it's Invasion of Urgamon. Why do we like it? We like 1 green and 1, create a treasure token, and then we can discard a card if we do draw a card. I like that little bit of ramp, and I like that card draw right there. Very, very useful. If you don't want Invasion of Urgamon, you could always go with something like Ren's Resolve to get more cards off the top. You're going to need to keep cards flowing in this game. You're going to need to maybe have steady access to draw and ramp in this one, because it is kind of functioning like a hasty red deck, and the death of those things is when you run out of gas, when you don't have stuff that is going to accelerate you down the board a little bit faster. That's when things kind of get dicey. So I like Invasion of Urgamon. You can also do 5 damage to this battle, and guess what it'll do? When it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you search your library for a land or a battle, put it in your hand. So it's a 3/4 Trampler Rhino, and it lets you fix a land right there, so not bad. Ruby Daring Tracker for another Haster, another legend, 1/2, 1 green and 1 red. Yeah, I really like legendary creature Human Scout. I really like her, and when she's one of these, when you attack with power 4 or more, Ruby gets +1. I like this 4 or more thing. We're actually going to do a couple of cards. There's actually a lot of cards in. Keep an eye out for this, because I feel like it's going to become a keyword one day. There's a ton of Gruul things, especially that came out in OTJ, that are whenever you attack with 4 or more, when it has 4 or greater, it does something. 4 or greater, it does something. There's a couple of cards that trigger off of that. So really fun to kind of combine those with that. Yeah, Picnic Ruiner, 4 or greater. It's kind of a Gruul thing. So she's really great because she can get bigger, and she's ramped. She can immediately add 1 red or 1 green. Here is Jolene. Jolene. Please don't take her, man. 1 green and 1 red and 1 4/2. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures with power 4 or more, create a treasure token. So anytime you attack big, you create a treasure token right there, which is fantastic. You can't tell me that's not a reference to the country song. It is. It is absolutely a reference to the country song. Fantastic card right there, and a way to get more cards in hand, and sacrificing that extra treasure we're going to get to do damage for things. So yeah, and an uncommon, not a bad one right there. Here is Samut, Vizier of Nakdamoon. 1 green, 1 red, and 1 2/3 vigilance. First strike, vigilance, and haste. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to your player, if that creature entered the battlefield this turn, draw a card. So all these hasty boys, like Jolene, like Ruby, like Charming Scoundrel, or even Cunning Coyote, guess what? You get to draw cards off of them. This is a lot of keywords and card draw for a 3-drop 3/2. It's really good. And also, don't forget, we can do a full board or something like this, put him down, put Cunning Coyote down, and accelerate somebody else. We can accelerate Generous Plunderer, and we can get a bunch of cards to draw if it's the first turn of their hasting. So we can actually really, really hit hard and draw a bunch of cards and get the card advantage off from Samut Vizier of Noctimoon right there. And of course, a Gruul Legend, because it's secretly a Legends deck. Now here is the star of the hour, the starfall of the hour right here. The Meteorite Savant herself, Roxanne, Red Light, Starfall Savant. 1 green, 1 red, and 3. 4/3 legendary cat druid. You love to see her right here. Roxanne, Starfall Savant enters the battlefield or attacks. If she does either one, you create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite. When Meteorite enters the battlefield, it does 2 damage to any target, and you can tap it for 1 of any color. Kind of like the Meteorite before. She finds meteorites that have fallen in the desert. Very, very lovely. And she is so, look at that cat face. She is so happy about finding that meteorite. Now here is the other side of her. Whenever you tap an artifact for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact produced. So if you tap it for red, you get 2 red. All of that treasure you're generating is now double the amount of treasure, because you have to remember, when you do treasure, you sacrifice it, add 1 mana, you tap it, sacrifice it for 1 mana. So she doubles the amount of mana coming out, and when the meteors land, they do 2. When she comes into play, you get a meteor. But how do we improve that? Like I said, add Cutting Coyote. If you know she's in your hand and she's coming up, you've ramped her in turn 4 or something like that, or even turn 5. Throw her down, meteor hits. Cutting Coyote, she accelerates, she's now a 5/3, meteor hits. Guess what else? If Jolene's out on the board and she swings in, she's a 5 or more. Guess what? We generate another treasure. What do treasures do? They get double the amount of mana out. Double the amount of mana means double the amount of burn spells, other stuff that we're throwing in. It starts to steamroll. It really starts to steamroll. So we want that double hit of meteor swinging in every turn, really taking a lot of hits. And honestly, we can lose her. We can lose her and just put those meteors in, and we're okay. We're going to keep pressure on the board. We're going to keep throwing damage downrange. It's going to be extremely useful right there. And you say, well, what's the finale, Jay? What if we have a ton of treasure between Jolene and Roxanne and all these other things generating treasure? We just have a ton. Well, Goldvein Hydra. Sink it all into 1 massive Hydra right here. 1 green and X, 0/0. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Yes, another hasty boy. Whenever Goldvein Hydra enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it, so you pay X if you've paid 20 mana, which is honestly not that hard in this. You have a 20/20 Vigilance, Trample, Haste going in immediately. They can't, if they don't have removal, they're going to die right away. It's not that hard to get to 20 mana. Let's say you have 5 or 6 mana on the board. All you need, let's say you have 6 mana on the board. All you need to get to 20 mana is like 6 treasure, because that's 12, as long as you have Roxanne out. Not that hard to get to, not that hard. With the amount of meteors you're going to make, and with the amount of treasure that you can potentially have through Generous Plunderer and Charming Scoundrel and everything else you've done, fine. And guess what? Let's say they kill Goldvein Hydra. I've had this happen too. Let's say they immediately kill, or we swing in, they block it, and it dies, and they're not dead yet. Let's get another Goldvein out of there. All the treasure that we get from when Goldvein dies, if it's a 10/10, we get 10 treasure. And guess what? If Roxanne's on the board, how much do we get? We get 20 for each of those. Let's throw another 30/30, 40/40 Hydra in there. We're just going to keep coming and absolutely riding them down with Hydras, Meteors, Cat Girls. It's chaos. It's crazy. They're not expecting this. This is not a Gruul build that I've seen anybody do yet. I really like it. I was really surprised at how effective and how fun it was. I just couldn't stop playing it. 8 mountains, 8 forests, 1 commercial district for your surveil right there, Copperline Gorge, Kerplusian Forest, and a restless Honda Ridgeline for your dinosaur and attacking right there. Very useful on the high end in case you need to do a land attack. On the sideboard, we've already talked about it, but let's take a look at this thing right here. 29 creatures, heavy on the creatures right here. Very much a creature deck. 17 humans, cats, clerics, druids, coyotes, warriors, a little bit of everything. A lot of humans though. 5 instants, 2 battles, 24 lands altogether with a 2.3. Honestly, you could probably get away with 23 lands. I want to make sure that I hit the high end when I do, and that I can always guarantee Roxanne. But if you want to run it real close to the wire right there, because you're going to end up with more mana than you need really at the end of the day, you could run it with 23 and try with the 2.3. A little bit more red than green. It is alchemy legal, which means it's rotation proof. It is standard legal as well. This is both. And it is absolutely winning in Mythic rank, so no worries there. It is getting me places in Mythic rank. I think it ended up with at the end of the night. I think I ended up with an 83% on the play in Mythic rank. Not bad at all. If we're looking at the sideboard right here, let's remove that. Snakeskin Veil, a little bit of protection, or Gaia's Gift for that extra trample. Not bad to throw in a protection for my best of 3 boys. Scorching Shot, Lightning Strike, and maybe Ren's Resolve. Already talked about that one. Additional burn, especially for that 5 burn out to get rid of that nasty Sheldred or other big card that needs to go. And maybe flowing more cards into your hand. Swapping one of these out, you may not need it. Probably the least useful one is Ergamon. I like it, but it's not necessary. It's not 100% necessary for how this runs. So that is the Gruul Cat Girls. There it is on the sideways view. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure to like the video. Maybe you want to smash the like button. Maybe the like button likes when you smash it. I don't know. I had recently had a comment saying, don't tell me to tenderly push it. Tell me to smash the like button. All right, man. If that's your thing, if you've worked that out, consensually with the like button and you want to smash it, go for it. Here we go for the Cat Girl Chaos. I hope you like it. Let's get into it. And I'm like, oh yeah, we could probably push that back and get some more stuff on this, whatever. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm an adult. I'm an adult in a business meeting. I'm like, yeah, I can email Christina about that Monday, get that run by them before we go through with. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like an adult man with a job. I waited for your stream to find out that Hume Alchemy deck was on your channel, only completely forgot your channel. Bro, tried doing college in my 30s. I actually went back to college. I had left college because I was upset with it, and then I went back. I did it in my late 20s. After I graduated junior college, I didn't want to do it anymore, so I stopped. Bad idea. I went back a couple years later. It's a good decision, though. College is good. It's important. Mike drop micro EMPs in the world's hospital system for some corn dogs. You could just buy them. You don't have to do that. Waiting for your stream to find out that the Hume Alchemy was on your channel. Only before you check your channel. Yeah. So, Phase Dragon, you have to turn on those notifications, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta turn on them notifications. This dude's gonna take a humongous hit of damage right here. Take action. Oof. 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 We're gonna play some Cunning Coyote. And we're gonna go boom. Boom. Okay. So the fun thing that I'm going to be able to do is put down Kerplusian, Roxanne, and Coyote, and swing Roxanne, so it's going to double Meteor him. Double Meteor. Pretty much, there's going to be a new video up on my channel every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Just about. You can pretty much set your watch by it. You can pretty much set your watch by it. Usually it's going to be either 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, depending. If the second video is running a little bit, I might let it slide. I hope he uses this mana. I hope he crafts it. Yeah, Oclacan Levitator. Yeah, craft it, bro. It's going to be good, man. Don't worry about it. Craft it, bro. Do it, bro. Craft it. It's going to be fine, bro. Do it. Craft it, bro. Now he's just going to sit here and stare at me. He did it. No, he Tinker's Totem. Break 2 colorless tokens. Resolve. Fucking I'll lose life. I don't care. I don't want to get that. Voice of Ergamon. Roxanne. Boom. Invasion of Ergamon. I don't even know what the plane of Ergamon is. Ooh, Seal from Existence. Oh, he's gonna throw down the Roxanne. Okay, Tinker's Toad. He's gonna gain 3 life there. Should we lose life? A different kind of adult life simulator? Yeah, tell me about it. Ops draws a card. Sure, why not, bro? There you go. See? I knew this combination would work nicely. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. Bum, bum, bum. You've been unable to work for 2 years. I hate to hear that, Mr. Nightshade. Ops draws a card. Hey, look, it's... Oh, no, he's out of there. Okay. He didn't like it. I was out of work during COVID. That's why I started this channel. I haven't been working since. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the meetings. I enjoy going to meetings and discussing things and getting things done. Like, I'm not like it's like a nightmare. Especially since I work from home for the most part. It's just funny because, I don't know, I don't feel like an adult. I'm sitting there and I'm doing adult things and I'm like, oh shit, I'm an adult. Fuck. Yes. Oh my goodness, sorry to hear that, Mr. Nightshade. Omnifarious. Ooh, very spicy name right there. Let's do Generous Plunderer. Let's see if he wants to play the move on it. Yeah, I mean, this is still a job. People don't realize, like, I know it's silly to think of streaming and video gaming as a job. It's a fun job, but it's still a job. You know. Go in. Oof. Bump, bump, bum. Reaction channels, that's not a job. Sorry, reaction channels. That's not a job. That doesn't count as a job. Grave Expectations, Heist. Go in. Reaction. Okay. Boom. Roxanne. Here's Jolene. Oof. Okay. And turn. Boogeyman. Sacrifice. Spin it, win it. Watch where I sin it. My turn. Yeah, you can have that. Boom. Boom. Okay, so we will go. Well. This. Whenever you attack target opponent, it deals damage. You didn't get that. He didn't like that. It's Boop. Oh no, it's Boop. We need to organize an intervention for Boop. Pretty fun at Death Touch. Death Touch is pretty good. NGL, Death Touch, pretty solid. Pretty solid mechanic. How was the other avatar for you? You guys want to see it? You guys want me to change avatar? There you go. Perfect. I thought Outlaws were new tech zombies. I mean, there's Batch, but it's hard to get something precisely down with them. Fits the voice way better. You know? Tell me about it. This really looks how you would imagine my voice sounds. Hello. Boom. Here we go. Tap. Alright, we'll put down Honda Ridgeline next turn. Great treasure token. Boom. Have you seen the Amazonians video on deck waiting? I heard about it, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't play Brawl that much, so it didn't really impact me, but it's really interesting, and I wonder if something else is going on like that for other formats. That's my biggest question is that are we dealing with that everywhere, essentially? You know. Boom. And my just got square rooted. My suspicion is yes. It's not just for Brawl, that's what she says. Oh. There's conjectural evidence that we're dealing with it everywhere, that we're having weighted decks every location. Yeah. That's not surprising. To be honest, it's not surprising at all. I mean, didn't they say, hey, we're weighing decks? We love weighing decks, and we do it all the time, and we weigh decks, and we do it. Like, I feel like that was pretty... I think, and also the conjecture is that it was based off of frequency of wildcards redeemed. So the more people were redeeming wildcards for a certain deck, the more... oh, so he's just going to hit the win con right here, then. He's just going to hit the win. Has he got another exile right here for this so he can get in with the 5? Yeah, he probably does. Non-ranked matchmaking. Yeah, I saw somebody was checking with deck. How deep is rotation? So for Alchemy, it's going to be the last 4 sets. For Standard, it's cutting off Kamigawa, Crimson Vow. It's going to do Innistrad, Crimson Vow, Innistrad, Midnight Han, Kamigawa, and New Capenna. Those are gone for Standard. For Alchemy, it's the latest 4. You're going to get the latest 4 in Bloomborough, meaning you'll get Ixalan, Karlov, you're going to get Ixalan, Karlov, whatever the fuck this one is called, Outlaws, Dungeons Junction, and Bloomborough. That's what you're gonna get for alchemy. It says non-rank come on. The reason we know anything is we stole the evidence. Yeah, I mean, it probably is. It probably gives you matchmaking. I mean, we've known that for a long time. The biggest thing is that we have evidence. Now, all the shuffler truthers out there, I want to see evidence of the shuffler. Ring is gone. Yeah, Ring is out of there, man. Ring is dead. All that, that's all. The only thing that's going to be available is in, like, Historic, I think. And probably Brawl, maybe. But yeah, Ring is dead. Duress. Polymorphic Expanse. Oh shit, I was supposed to do Vizier. Fuck, not paying attention. Not paying attention. Hey Jay, see you're using Watch Round. Have you played her with Dire Blunderbuss equipped yet? Dire Flail flipped? No, I have not. I have not seen that combination yet. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what that card is, because I sacrifice another card when you do it, deals damage to its power. Interesting. Interesting. Because I like less people in your feed. Attack with rocks, then sack. Oh no, it's Tamerlane. Is the Assassin's Creed? As far as we know, it probably is not. I think it would be really cool, but I think the new set we're getting is Modern Horizon. That's going to be the summer set as Modern Horizon. We are getting... Oh my god, dude. I had one mana of it. So he has a green in there that's not being used. Starfall Savant. There's the island cycling that was holding up priority. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. What the fuck does this do? Each player sacrifice X creatures and you gain X life. Is that the thing is whatever. Alright. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Whenever you attack with a creature more form or greater, we will sacrifice her and her. Go. Yeah, the ballads fucking suck, man. There's another one. Get meteored. Get meteored, chump. Get meteored, bro. Blood Evolver. There he is. Oh, coming in, man. Thank you, Zippy D. Blood Evolver, Zip, who got it? Zippy D, Smeggles, It's Boop got it. Bullfrog, Kevin Burke. And he's out of there. Sorry, Red Dog. Whatever you had planned, just... No, you got meteored, bro. You got meteored. Get meteored, lol. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Joy to the world. Now, we do know that the Final Fantasy test... we do know that the Final Fantasy set is coming to Magic. That is coming next summer. So we got to wait a whole nother year for the Final Fantasy, but that is going to be Alchemy legal. I believe that is something that they said. The Armored Blood Evolver himself is here, guys. He's been away, but he's back. We were wondering where he was, but he's back. Jawbone Duelist. Probably gonna play removal on that. Probably Lightning Helix. Kira's Dawn Runner. Alright, he's trying to do double strike here, man. Take action. Boom. Boom. We'll do that. We'll do the Vizier of Nachthamun. We're gonna go in. Gonna take the hit. Boom. Draw a card. It's Copper Coat. Boom. You're not getting double strikes off, dude. I'm sorry. You're trying to pump double strikes. I'd rather lose that. Boom. I do not want you to get those double strikes out, bro. I know how dangerous that is. They need a Ravenloft block and a Dark Sun block. Dark Sun, Ravenloft, maybe. They did D&D and that did well, you know. But Ravenloft, I could live without Ravenloft, to be honest. TBH, I could live without Ravenloft. Let's do that. Make it, shake it, break it. And of course, make it. Boom. So we got the Roxanne ready to go here. We don't, in fact, have to turn it. What is Gruul Pirate? Gruul Pirates? War Leader's Call. Very nice. He's going to swing in for 2. Boom. Take action. Bergamon. More like Bergamon. Alright. Boom. 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 Put out each man. Add 1 mana type of that. Oh, it do that. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Arconius. Where's Dracula? Hey, refills. You're here for Batman. Hey, what's up, Heaven? Yeah, well, they asked for the girl avatar. It's nicer to look at than my other vampire. Look at the jiggle physics. It's crazy. What a world we live in. What a world and what technology we have. Deep, 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 deep. What I really should do is I should make people spend points to unlock this. I should have a bunch of different avatars and then make people do different points to unlock the ones that you want. That would be fun. Yeah, Final Fantasy, they're gonna get my money, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. They're gonna get a lot of my money. Let me tell you. It's gonna be bad. There's not much I can do about it, you know. You're gonna get it. They wanted it. They're gonna get it. Let's put down Generous Plunderer. Ellen joins up. Replot. Killing the kids. Double team. No blocks. Boom. Take action. Boom. Boom. Year of the moon. Go in. Boom. Pop. Draw a card. Very nice. Jolene. Sing a song. Got a machine head. It's better than the rest. Green to red. Machine head. Final Fantasy comes. Yeah, it's coming next year, Ripley. I walk for my machine. It's safe now that Count Dracula's back. I do want to play with that that little baby Soren. That's funny. What's the reason you watch me, Heaven? It's coming to Alchemy. It's not going to be standard legal. No. Standard legal, no. Battle Cry. Brutal. I don't have any removal for this. This is going to fuck me over real bad because I have nothing to remove any of this shit. Counters or some build-up shit like this, I don't have it. I don't have it. Roxanne. I got an idea. Unless he's got a counterspell. He's got a counterspell. We're shit out of luck. Nope. No problem, man. I understand. You gotta apologize for that. Generous Plunderer, very nice. Then as in my Christmas edition. Ooh, Aragon and whatever wed. Amazing. No blocks, we'll take it. Boom. Take action. It's the Coyote. Bodyguard. Pugilist. And we'll wait. Well, we'll swing in with them. I think we're going to have to use H-Man Loyal Bodyguard here. He's not gaining life. So that's the good news. The permanents you control have X-proof. You may look at the top card where you may cast Angel spells. Boom. going in for 1. Blocker. It's a vigilance blocker. I'm gonna do that. Pass. Draw X cards. Oof. So he doesn't even get he didn't even get to hold on to that. Otherwise I would have given him a ton of damage there. Charming Scoundrel. We put down the Coyote. Somebody gets +1 in Hasty Boy. We're gonna do you. Charming Scoundrel, we're gonna say discard a card. Then draw. We're gonna draw a fucking thingy. So that's sacrifice. That's gonna do 2 each. I should have done all of those. I might have got him there, but no. Maybe if I would have done all sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Nah, I don't think it would have been 5. I don't think it would have been 5. Good play, though. Good playthrough. I am enjoying this deck. It is a nice, thick deck. Alright. Good playthrough. Enjoyable. Pleasant. Guys, if you haven't watched the Humans, the Alchemy Humans, it absolutely fucks. It absolutely damage down range. It will mess you up real bad, man. Will absolutely push damage down range real bad. Ops goes first and I got no early plays. Fuck it, why not? You're building your own alchemy deck? Okay. Tell me how it goes. Let's do this. You need to get some merchandise? I gotta update my merchandise. I haven't updated my merchandise in a while. I gotta put out some new stuff. Let's get a Lone Shepherd. I might need to put a 5-bang removal in this. I think that may be what it's missing. My turn. Knock the Moon. Card. Charming Scoundrel. Boom. See, you keep saying that, but I feel like they're unrelated, Cookies. I feel like they may be unrelated. Cunning Coyote. Turn. I love him to swing in and I can put down Goldvein Hydra. I'd love him to throw a lot of mana. So, Tali's probably going to hit the board now, let's be honest. Tali or Galt or something huge like that. Burning Suns, yeah, look at that guy. discard a card. If I do, draw a card. Treasure, decline. Really? You're gonna lose Hulking Raptor for that, man? No, you gotta block both. Hit. Alright, very nice. First turn, Gold Vein. Good sink into the Gold Vein here. Okay. Good sink into the Gold Vein. Hopefully it's not some awful spawning pod. Hopefully he swings on me. That would be great. I can eat the damage. Sacrifice, seek one of the one higher. Okay. It's a Tali, which sucks. I'm worried about that. I knew Atali was going to show his head sooner or later. Jolene Pugilist, that kind of sucks. And Ruby Daring Tracker. Okay. Alright, so we have to make 5, 6, 7. That's an artifact, right? Sacrifice. We'll do that. Now we're going to go in with an even bigger Hydro. Hey, what's up, Rich Reich? How you doing? You have a flower. You found a flower. Good for you, man. We're going to kill her. I don't think there's a situation where he gets out of this Hydra. Richie Rich, I know. There's something wrong with me. I can't seem to do anything about that. Richie Rich, NZ. Are you from New Zealand? That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's 7, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14? Is that what we're looking for right here? That's about right. I'm sorry, man. All those letters together looks like Richie Wright. Richie Rich. Richie. My brain. You must understand my brain. The medication. Doing pretty good with this Roxanne. Pretty happy about that. Let's try to close it off. The accident. Oh, the accident. Honda Ridgeline. I go first. We'll go with the commercial district. Scry. Pugilist. No, we already have her. All right. We'll do the Cunning Coyote. Oh my goodness. It's Snow. She should be asleep. She should not be up. Boom. thing. So, do we do the Honda Ridgeline? Draw 2 cards right there. Oof. Another one. Another mana. There we go. That's your classic J-Villain Flood right there. Classic J-Villain Flood. And Mystic just doesn't have it. Alright. Whatever he had going on there, it's just not going to work. Very nice. Hey, what happened to the chick? Snow, have you seen it yet? There you go. Maddie Poo. I could fuck with this. It's not great, but I feel like I could get somewhere, especially with Generous Plunderer. Oh, I think you've seen it before. 1409. Good night. He's probably going to play removal on it. Probably going to play cut down on it. Thank you for following Cryptkepper TV. Howdy, MTG Hillbilly. Okay. Haywire Might. Take action. Boom. Boom. Generous Plunderer. Okay. Primordial whatever guy. Alright, awesome. Roxanne Starfall. Brutal hit there, bro. Down to 4. You hate to see it. Do you have the removal for me? You got Turbulent Juice. Turbulent Juice. He's probably going to bring back... Oh, he brought back the Fleminizer. Okay. And another one. Okay. So this is going to explode him. This is what we call being exploded. So you get your Roxanne. Turn on the red light here. You get your Meteorite to go in. And then you double swing in right there. And then you hit for 3 and you hit for 3 and that's that. 1409. Why don't I get his rank? Beat the hell out of him. Why can't I have his 1409 rank? That's what I want to know. None of you can answer me that question. None of you can answer me why that's not allowed. I am very satisfied with the way this Gruul Legends turned out, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm quite satisfied with it. Very, very effective against all different variety of decks. Unless I get immediately like just spammed with removal or something like that, quite satisfied with our results here. So, yeah, guys, cat girls for the win. Really, at the end of the day, I mean, can you go wrong with Roxanne, who's a little bit more cat than girl for my taste, but you know, to each their own. A little bit of Gruul Legends for your pleasure. I hope you liked it, and I hope you appreciated it. And I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye bye.